What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you're Meek Mills, you have issued a pseudo apology to the Black bloggers. You said we're trying to ruin you because you realize that it's all the mainstream non-Black media that has been dragging your name with Diddy, but you've been so busy talking about Black people hate each other, but it don't matter about that, right? Let's get into what it is. Meek Mills is out here going on a Twitter rant. He says that when he finds out who the non-Black media is that's pushing this agenda, oh, this is going to be hell to pay. I want to say this. Meek, just go look at Diddy's team. Meek thinks this is coming from Diddy. You literally said your team know Diddy. Then, less than 24 hours later, there were video and photos that leaked of your 2014 birthday that you, French Montana, and Diddy were on stage laughing, joking, hugging, doing whatever. Now, we are not implying that Meek Mills in any way is Diddy's paramour, lover, if you will, right? But it is that whole thing of how did these videos and pictures actually get released? They got released through Diddy. So when you talk about Meek talking about he gonna pay $50,000 for someone to get to the bottom of it, can somebody please send Meek Mills my Cash App? Because I just told you where they came from. Listen to what Meek said. He did a screen recording. And he said, none of these publications are owned by Black men posting things to destroy the names and brands of the culture. I'm going to stand on this. I know it's somebody behind this. I'm going to start a war behind it too when I find out. I think, right? First of all, Meek, sue them for defamation. Sue those, listen, you got Robert Kraft back in everything you do. When you got Michael Rubin as you bunny hop with your best buddy. I know it was a bunny hop challenge. Why don't you sue them for defamation? Those big mainstream medias, they got so much money. Sue them for defamation if none of this is true. At the very least, you'll get so much money from that lawsuit. You ain't never going to have to bunny hop for anybody again. I want justice for you. Again, shout out to Meek Mills. Actually, stop going in on Black people and Black bloggers. As a matter of fact, if you hadn't been dragging the Black community, they might have rallied around you. But you said we were the biggest haters. So now you got your brethren, Michael Rubin's brethren, Robert Kraft's brethren, right? Bunny hop over to those news magazines, whatever, the online blogs, bunny hop over to TMZ. You talking about when I find out who's doing it, it's going to be a war. Go to TMZ. Go to Diddy's lawyers. Go to whoever else may or may not be giving out certain narratives. You got the Express Tribune. You got the Mirror. The Mirror and the Daily Mail had an exclusive. The Mirror is run by Rupert Murdoch. You said it's coming, and when you find out where it's coming from, it's going to be on. The Daily Mail was the one that leaked this story, posted the pictures, had the inside thing, and had the video and viewed the video. They are run by Rupert Murdoch, one of the richest men in the world. You don't have to do an investigation. That's the one thing about the mainstream media. Just like you can look and see who a blogger is, you can see what. And it's running in all the mainstream media. So who's behind it? I don't know. Are Diddy's billionaire benefactors behind it? Is it his PR team? You got two billionaires on your team. Well, Michael Rubin's not a billionaire, but you got the owner of Barstool Sports, Michael Rubin. You also have Robert Kraft. Between Robert Kraft and Michael Rubin, you got some motion in the media. So why don't you get them to come and defend you? Why don't you get Michael Rubin to issue an order that they got to protect your name and talk about you in a good light on Barstool Sports and push an agenda the same way they will do if it was Jay-Z up on there? Unless Jay-Z is more valuable to Michael Rubin than you are, and you're good for bunny hopping, but Jay-Z is good for actually doing business with and things that require respect. Again, I don't know which one it is, but if it was me, I would ask these questions. Robert Kraft, are you good to just be his good time gal, salsa dancing, and you talking about your time in Philadelphia, or will he actually put his money where his mouth is and help a good friend out? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get into Meek melting down, because Meek, I will say, he is one of the most amusing, talented rappers out there. He's also one of the most amusing, okay? Again, he tweeted again, Just think about it. You're waking up to a bunch of non-black owned publication posting major lies about me. Where are all the PR people? Where all the PR people go that was around me? Everybody see what's going on. I'm not going to be quiet. It's a war on black men. Where are all your PR people? Where is Michael Rubin? Where is Robert Kraft? Where is Jay-Z? Where's anybody that you was just defending it? I don't understand. You told Michael Rubin, or Michael Rubin said that black people are the biggest haters. Now you're saying that there's a war going on against you. You finally figured out that it's not the black bloggers doing it. It was mainstream media pushing this narrative, right? And now you want to find out what's going on. I will say one thing. This is a little bit disturbing. Why don't they have Meek Mills back? Have they decided that he's going down with Diddy? I'm just saying. Hold on, let's see what Meek was talking about. Anyway, I found, and shout out to Valerie Renee for sending me this, because we actually compiled all of Meek's threads. And this is actually a little bit more concerning because people are saying that this sounds like that there's a war on black men, right? Meek Mill went on to directly address Diddy in a subsequent tweet in which he alleges that black men are being hauled off to jail based on the stories painting them in a negative light. Okay, so I see what's going on. Yeah, I see what's going on. Sorry, guys, I'm reading this real time as I film this. So Meek is literally now that all that stuff from your birthday party got released. Now men are being hauled off to jail based on stories painting them in a negative light. I don't go. I guess the black man is the most persecuted person in this world. Black community hates you guys, right? Because you're successful, and the white media is throwing you under the bus and, as you say, hauling you into jail for based off of stories painting them in a negative light. Stories or witness tampering, stories or conversion. They putting black men in jail off of stories. I wish Puff well. He's a black man. I hope he didn't do most of that ish they saying he did. Why y'all so scared to talk? Y'all must got shit in the closet. My past the streets is nothing to hide. And another tweet, Meek appeared to liken a situation to Tupac, alluding the West Coast rapper's death being part of an assassination conspiracy rather than a result of his multiple beefs. I see how Pac got like that. You guys, listen. Meek Mills is, I take everything I say back about it. He is so pathetic. Did he literally show pictures of what happened at your party? And just like Ray J, now you just like black men are being hauled off to jail for nothing based off of stories. All right. So, Meek, and this is all I'm going to say, you want to either have to side on truth or not truth. Because at the end of the day, the prosecution got the tapes. They all know that happened. You either come out and admit to whatever you're embarrassed about and you're worried about coming out, you might as well get on top of it, get ahead of the story now. But you sitting here and letting Diddy allegedly, this is what I think is happening, speculation, yank your chain, and now all of a sudden you talking about you wish Diddy well and black men are being hauled off for stories. Diddy can't protect you. Your business gonna be in the street either now or in 2005. At least put your business in the street now so you can control the narrative. Black men are being put in jail. Yes, they are unfairly, but that don't count for you. It don't count for Diddy, right? Well, maybe it counted for me. They were harassing him, but it don't count for Diddy, and it don't count for anybody else that was either involved or covering up for the sick things he did. Y'all, listen, I'm gonna try to go live later, but I'm about sick of this. Meek, shut up. God, Rats Village idiot strikes again. You were so close. You were so close, right? Knowledge was so close to grabbing you, but you proved once and again, you proved that you were always faster. Anyway, y'all, knowledge ain't gonna catch Meek Mills no matter what he does. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to you.